All right, guys. Wow, 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 wow. TJ Watt just became the highest non paid quarterback. After we just saw Sauce Gardner and Garrett Wilson both get their money from the Jets. This is insane. So, this is a historic deal. Adam Schefter reported that this deal is 3 years, $123 million, $108 million fully guaranteed at signing. 41 million per year. It's the highest AAV for any non-quarterback. Any. Higher than Deion Sanders. Higher than Darrelle Revis. Like, it's also the second time in his career that he's held this distinction. So he became the highest paid player twice. The deal got finalized by CAA Sports and the Steelers front office after months of conversation. So, as we know, TJ Watt wants his money. I don't think he really wanted to go anywhere else. I think he wanted to stay. He just wanted to see how the Steelers front office was going to be faithful to him, and therefore they showed their willingness to become faithful and stay faithful to him and his ability in hopes of winning a championship this offseason by acquiring so many pieces from DK Metcalf to Aaron Rodgers to Jalen Ramsey, flipping him from flipping Micah Fitzpatrick for Jalen Ramsey in a blockbuster move, and then getting George Pickens away from the team, trading him to Dallas. So now it's kind of like this is Super Bowl or bust. This is Super Bowl or bust for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tomlin, I believe this might be his last year. Like I said, Super Bowl or bust. We know it's Aaron Rodgers' last year also. So both of those guys on the hook. They have to win it. They also got Darius Slay. So it's like you have all these guys that are aging. Some of them past their primes. Others who are still young and in their primes, like DK Metcalf, Jalen Ramsey, but still aging. You have to win it this year if you are the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you do not, Mike Tomlin is gone. Aaron Rodgers retires. Darius Slay probably goes to another team or retires because it's a one-year deal. And you're stuck with DK Metcalf. You have Jalen Ramsey still, so you got those two players on top of the picks that you acquired for George Pickens. It just blows me. This whole thing just blows me away. On TJ Watt wants to be known as one of those guys that's going to stick with one team. He obviously wants to be known as one of those guys, like his brother. But, he had to go to the Cardinals, and, that was a bad way to end off his career, J.J. Watt. But they're obviously all in, like I've continued to say. And I'm getting more alerts here about different things, but they're all in. They're all in. And you have a Hall of Fame quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. You have a Hall of Fame cornerback in Darius Slay. You have a on his way Hall of Famer and DK Metcalf, definitely going to wear that coat someday. Jalen Ramsey going to wear that coat someday. So you have 4 Hall of Famers on your team. You had to make something shake. Freiermuth is probably not heading to that trajectory yet, or he's not on that trajectory, but I'm not saying that it's ruled out for him, but he could be, but he's not on that trajectory right now. He's a great tight end, good tight end, definitely top 10 tight end in the league. So you have to let this be the season, Pittsburgh. Your fans, the terrible towels, Terry Bradshaw, like all of the hype around this team, you have to make something happen. 9-8 ain't gonna cut it no more. Getting bounced in the wild card ain't gonna cut it no more. At least make the divisional or the AFC title game. If you make the Super Bowl and win it, we're not gonna say anything else. I never said the Steelers were trash. I never said the Steelers were making a mistake other than trading George Pickens. That's the only mistake that they really made because you could have kept him and Metcalf have 2 weapons. I mean, I didn't get that move, but this is a bold offseason for Pittsburgh because they understand Aaron Rodgers' window. It's only one season, and they're trying to win it all now. They're going all in now. They're saying, okay, let's get Jalen Ramsey. Let's go get DK Metcalf. Let's go get some help for Pat Fryermuth and Big DeAndre Washington. Let's go get these guys some help. And it's a high risk, high reward. I don't want people to think that the deal has anything to do with him wanting to leave. I don't think TJ Watt was ever going to leave. If he had to, he was going to take like a 2-year deal. Let's be completely honest. If he wanted to leave, I mean, obviously you can't do anything about that there. I don't think he wanted to leave. I don't think Pittsburgh wanted him to leave also. But it was just a matter of, once again, I said loyalty. It was a matter of the front office showing TJ Watt and his reps that we want you here. And you've been the best defensive player in years for us, since probably Troy Polamalu. Not to take anything away from Cameron Hayward, but once again, look at what he's done for the organization and the NFL. So this is a big deal. This is a big deal. Of course, there might be more coming with this. I still am yet to make a video about Sauce Gardner and Garrett Wilson and the Jets. I have all those videos coming. I have about 5, 6, 7 videos coming out. So be on the lookout for that, guys. But this is a big deal. This is probably the largest deal of the offseason because of a player of TJ Watt's caliber and the pressure that Pittsburgh is under to win a championship this year. So be on the lookout and stay tuned because there could be so much more coming.